Social media is an integral part of digital marketing. It provides a platform to brands so they can not only engage with their audiences but also grow their reach. But creating a strong social media presence can be more of a challenge than one might think. Consistently maintaining high engagement rates and creating posts that abide by the algorithm is crucial for the success of your brand's social page. And so, in this video, Hitesh Motwani, GenAI and ChatGPT trainer at Skillopedia, will walk you through the steps of crafting engaging social media posts using the right prompts in ChatGPT. Quick note, this video is a part of a series. To delve deeper into this topic, be sure to check out the other videos as well. Link is provided below.
The first prompting technique basically was what we call is, zero shot prompting. What zero shot prompting? Zero shot prompting basically is where I just don't give any instruction at all. I just tell them to write something for me. For example, if I just write something like, write me a social media post for a skincare brand. Write me an email for XYZ brand. Right? That's basically what we call as your zero shot prompt. Now, zero shot prompting is used for what? It's used for whenever you're not sure about what you want, or whenever you are basically exploring a topic. Right? So usually such kind of prompts will give you a generic response, not that great responses. And usually what will happen is, you will end up not getting that output. So definitely you want that output to be perfect and desired the way you would want it. So one of the other things to do basically for this is you can make your prompt a little more detailed, which is basically what we call as contextual prompting. When I'm giving more context over here. So rather than just write me a social media post, but remember 3 W's. Who is it for? What do I expect? And why am I doing this? So who is it for? It's for younger female audiences. This is what my audience is for the product that I want to promote. What is the current pain point of my customer? His pain points are they don't want cosmetics which are animal tested, right? And they basically also would want to write a content for better engagement on Instagram, right? So basically that's my aim. What I want basically better engagement on Instagram. That's my final aim over here, right? So essentially, you see, then the output that I got was much better than a previous output. This is basically the more better context you give, the better output you will get. Correct? Then I showed you one more exercise wherein I can also lead by example. I can also basically give an example to this. What I do after that, I basically, gave an example to my prompt. So rather than just writing something randomly, I actually told them, that I want an email in XYZ category. And basically wrote me an email in XYZ category. Now, then I also basically, pasted my information. So if I were to train it on my information, on my data, I can even get that done as well. So let's say, for example, we actually used for one of the email marketing. So as you can see over here, read by example. So I told him write an email for me for organic t-shirt, and then I gave an example. I gave a small little template of my own. Once I gave a template to this, it basically follows the same template and gave me an entire email automatically. Right? So basically sometimes when you give an example, it's able to follow the example through very, very well. And lastly is I can also use it for my own TV comparison or train model on my data and then ask it to give me an output. For example, over here, if you notice, here's my complete information out here. I'm going to read this and reading the information. And also give you instruction just to be written later. So the first I gave the information about the company. So I gave information about Cynthia's company, right? Then I asked them to read the information. I'm pitching this better product to Tata Motors. Can you write me a personalized email? And then basically it wrote me a very personalized email for myself, right? So if you notice, what I'm doing is I'm basically giving it a sequential command, right? So these are two prompting techniques that we basically saw. Now the third prompting technique is what we also call as act as prompting. It's very common. You can give ChatGPT a role of a consultant, a role of CEO of a company, right? So you can give ChatGPT any role of your choice, any role that basically you want. And this role can basically help, ChatGPT to further figure things out and actually, do the best for you. Let's look at now how do we essentially give it a role for ourselves. So I'll say, I wanted to act as seasoned digital marketer. While all of us do this, nothing new on it, but give more context. You have been consulting some of the top. Suppose I'm writing a post for real estate brands. real estate brands and helping them to generate leads. I would need your assistance in building me social media post for a 2 BHK in Pune starting at 1.2 crores. The property has a great appreciation value. The post is meant for LinkedIn, targeting HNI and CXOs to invest and buy their homes with attractive payment plans and appreciation in value. Right? So now I put everything. So I put as the act as role and basically I elevated the role. I'm saying that I wanted to be a seasoned, I mean, you've been consulting some of the top digital brands. Suppose if I'm writing for a cosmetic brand, I'll say you'll be consulting cosmetic brands. Why? It's because when you give a role, they act like them. Okay. And then what's the objective? The objective is generate leads. So what do you need? You need from him is social media post for 2 BHK, some context. Then our target audience. Target audience is what? Is HNIs and CXO, right? And what I want to promote attractive payment plans and appreciation value of the property. Right. So now once I do this, press enter. And now the kind of content that you'll get will actually be much better. As you can see, are you an HNI or CXO looking for a special real estate investment opportunity? Look no further. We presented 2 BHK in Pune, starting at 1.2 crores. Key highlights: location, luxury living, appreciation value, attractive payment plan, amenities. Don't miss out on the golden opportunity to learn more XYZ. You see, very direct, concise, fantastic thing. Suppose if I just probably if I just probably put this, chances would have been it would have written, very generic post. Are you looking for smart investment opportunity? It's having this market. Look no further. Present you XYZ opportunity. Prime location, appreciation value, luxurious living, flexible payment plans, flexible community. That's about it. The starting was not very impactful. The moment I gave it a role, it's starting is impactful. It hits me, right? So you see, that is the advantage of doing a role-based prompting. Role-based prompting will actually give you a better and better output because when you give a role, it's even better. Suppose, sometimes I've also heard this that if you give a role like a consultant or a CEO or a CXO, where say act as a consultant who has given 100% ROI to brands. Let's see what happens. Sorry, HNI, CXO investment combine luxury living part. CXO seeking investment combines luxury living with remarkable returns. Look no further. Okay. And then basically it starts putting across and see, witness your wealth grow. The property has consistently demonstrated substantial value, delivering 100% ROI to our discerning investors. Now, I actually put this in the post. Actually, shouldn't have done that, but having said that, I still did it because it's thinking that I'll give the same returns to somebody else as well. Correct. But you see, it again makes the start a little bit more better compared to the previous one. But I think it's very similar still, It didn't really do much of a change, but yeah, actually it just kind of changed the language a little bit.
If you have made it to this point in this video, do subscribe for more such content and click on the link below to check out our courses. We offer an array of programs from top universities in India as well as abroad. All right, now back to the lesson.
And suppose I want to say something like, I want you to write 3 variations which are distinctively different and 3 different language styles. So now, what I'm doing is I'm asking you to give me 3 variations. See, a seasoned consultant with track record delivering 100% ROI top tier, I present to you golden opportunity. So I'm writing as one as a stick, He is only writing the ad. Second is, our visionary HNI CXO to embrace the future. This is your chance to secure 2 BHK masterpiece in Pune. Why? Unmatched location, luxury defined ROI, tailored finance. Third, hey there, Pune enthusiast. Imagine owning a space to which a vibrant city just starting at 1.2 crores. Calling all Pune lovers to your dream BHK awaits. You see, so it kind of has 3 different tones, languages. It gives me 3 variations on this, right? So you see, everything is about prompting. Everything is about the way you kind of prompt and the way you kind of get the output. But act as prompting is a very good technique because it actually gives you the direction. It also basically it also essentially helps you to get a better output. So suppose, say, for example, sometimes you're not sure of this technique. So you can also ask it to give you 3, 4, 5 variations, so you can just choose one from them. And if you want, you can do one more thing. We copy this prompt. You can basically just say something like this also, that I wanted to act as a master copywriter. Act as a master copywriter and write in the style of Shashi Tharoor. So now, the distinguished LinkedIn account is yours. In the realm of real estate, with every brick tells a story. Allow me to unravel an enticing narrative that beckons you towards unparalleled opulence. I stand before you today as a master copywriter who has charted the course of source success for most illustration real estate brands. I bring forth a symphony of words to present you magnificent 2 BHK dwelling in the heart of Pune. Let English suddenly change. So you can also ask him write in tone of Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Shashi Tharoor. You can even do that as well. Right? Very, very famous prominent personalities if you want. And just in case, if you suppose, like suppose you want to write it like an Ogilvy, like David Ogilvy, you can just say, and the style of David Ogilvy. David Ogilvy is basically like, one of the very famous advertisers. Right. So now it'll think like an Ogilvy. And it'll basically write like them. Picture this: a life, sophistication, prestige, and privilege. Are exclusive to beach properties in Pune, starting one enticing woman to growth, are designed to elevate your status and elevate your life, right? Etc. 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 You see, the way you give your styling, the emails, the language, the tone changes accordingly. It's all about just explaining it to a 5-year-old, correct? And in fact, the better knowledge you have about the topic that you're prompting on, the better output you'll get. See, because what happens is, if you give like generic outputs, like write me an email, write me XYZ, write me business strategy, it's going to be like junk. But the moment you become very specific, you won't know what you want, the scenarios that you want, then things actually change a lot.
We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and share this video. If you want to learn and explore more such topics, subscribe to this channel. Until next time.